Hello, this is Jesse from Multisoft Corporation, your MLM solutions provider. Do you want to know how to modify your notification emails in the software? Good news is you have the ability to control the content of the emails that will be leaving your website into the hands of your distributors or customers and receive them in their email address. The first thing we want to do is we want to go to Company. We go to Notification Emails and Event Log Management, and then we're going to click on Notification Management. In the Notification Management page, you're going to have more than 180 plus different events in the software. In all reality, you're going to be focusing on a few selective notifications. For example, if you want to edit the Welcome Distributor email, this happens when the email gets deployed when a distributor completes the registration and they become a distributor on the website. So you're going to click on the drop down for the events and you're going to scroll all the way down and then you're going to click on Welcome Distributor. Here you're going to see the type, which is send email, the subject line, Welcome Distributor, which you can edit. If the notification is enabled, you have the destroy link, which I don't recommend, and then you have the edit link. So we're going to go ahead and click on edit. Alright, so here we're going to see the event name, the subject line, which you can change, whether it's going to be welcome to the company of, the company name or anything that you want to change here. The from drop down. So this is the email from that's going to appear in the email when your customers or distributors are going to receive the email. Now in this occasion, the welcome distributor, what we see in here is company, user management settings, sponsor, or unique. Right now by default it's set to company. What that means is that the company email address is going to appear in the email from. Now if we select user management settings, the email address is going to appear under company, modules, and then we go to user management settings. That's where the email address is going to be received from. Now if we select sponsor, then of course the sponsor email address is going to appear, but this is not for this specific event. You can create other notifications that will be tied to the same event. Then the last one is unique. Now if you have a different unique email address that you would like to use for this specific event, for example, the corporate profile email address will have info@yourcompany.com. Maybe for this notification you want to have registration@yourcompany.com as an example. So you could put in the email address, of course, if that email address is active and in use, then you could definitely apply it here. But for now, we'll just select the default, which is company. Okay, so here we have select entries for BCC and select entries for CC. So this means that we can actually select an email address that is on the list to be added on the right side for chosen BCC for blind copy or chosen CC to be copied, and that email address will receive a copy or a hard copy of this email or other emails that you would like to include. Alright, so then here we have select template, and then you can pretty much select the template that you want to use to be wrapped around with this notification. Okay, so all these templates are actually coming from the newsletter template, and we do have another training video based on the newsletter management. So you just need to go to training.marketpowerpro.com so you can view other videos that we have regarding the newsletter management and also the newsletter templates. So if you want, you could go ahead and select any of these templates. For example, I'm going to select the global business and I'm going to click on preview. So this is the template that's pretty much going to be wrapped around this event. So you could definitely use any of the templates that are there. All right, and then here we have the HTML template. So anytime you see this here, which is like a slash assertic slash, this is what is called a event field. So the actual data is going to be displayed in the email that the user is going to receive. So for this example, we have hello first name, last name, and then we have the content here. All right. So of course we're going to go ahead and make sure that distributor ID is correct. So this is the correct event field. The username is going to be correct. And then you have the replicated site here. Now, when you are using the software and you want to use a different domain name that, let's say in a couple of days now, you are going to be launching the company. So the first thing you want to do is make sure that this event is updated with the correct domain. So the easiest way to do that is click anywhere on the hyperlink, and then you're going to have your hyperlink manager down here below. Then click on the hyperlink manager icon, and then you could go ahead and update the domain name of your company. That's one way of doing it. The easiest way, which I've been doing it for so many years, is you're going to click here on the hyperlink, then you're going to click on the HTML button, and then you're going to put in, let's say, your company. So let's say that's going to be your domain name. So you want to change it not for this portion here, but just everything after dot your actual domain name.com, because technically when a distributor enrolls and they want to use a replicated distributor website address, then that's the information that's going to be placed here on the replicated site. So I would not change this, otherwise it's not going to work in the future. Okay, so we can see the changes here. So obviously you have control of modifying the content here. I would just not replace the event fields here because the actual details and data will appear. And then you could do the same here for company email. So you would just click on the hyperlink here. Then you could click on your hyperlink manager icon. Click on the email address, and then you're going to put the email address that you currently are utilizing for the company. Okay, so once you're done here, you're going to select everything here in the HTML editor, and then you're going to paste everything back here in plain text. And the reason why you're doing this is because when distributors are enrolling, they have a choice to receive the emails in the email format. They can select HTML template, which will most likely be selected by default. They can also select if they want to receive all the emails as plain text. Okay, so of course the event is enabled, and now we're going to go ahead and click Save and Close. Okay, so once we click Save and Close, we need to go back and edit our event. And the reason why is because now we need to go and click on Push to Publisher. It's almost the same concept as if you were modifying HTML modules on the software, but the only difference is when we go to click Push to Publisher, now we need to go back down to Company, Notification Emails, and now we need to click on Publish Notification Events. So this is the area where every time you click Push to Publisher on any of the notifications, you need to come here and publish it. If you do not, the problem is whoever's going to enroll as a distributor, a customer, when orders are completed, they're not going to receive the latest update of your content, especially when it comes to your notification events. So you must come here as soon as you finish modifying all of the content in the event. You click on Push to Publisher. Then your last step is to come to this page, and you could search for your content by today. If you select it in the date range, select the author name, or you could go ahead and select the event. So just out of curiosity, I'm going to select Welcome Distributor, and I'm going to click Search, and the one I want to publish is version 3, because you can see that I'm logged in as the admin. Here's the push date and the timestamp. So once I click Publish, then my content, well, it's going to show here that are you sure to publish this event handler? You click OK, and now my version that I modified today is the one that new distributors are going to receive. So that is the main focus here when it comes to editing your notification events, push it to publisher, and making sure that your content is published. Please share this webinar training with your company administrators and support team in order to enhance the services provided to your customers and distributors. We appreciate your feedback and input. Please let us know if this helped and how we can improve supporting you. If you have any questions about this or any other trainings, would like to schedule one-on-one training with one of our CSRs, or would like to speak with a Multisoft account executive, please call us at 239-945-6433 or submit a help desk ticket request at helpdesk.marketpowerpro.com.